Hi, hello, my name is Jeffrey, and you're welcome to Inquisitive Universe. Now, this is a channel that we love to talk about smartphones. Because why smartphones are important? I mean, basically, everyone has one of these guys lying around. Some of us have more than one of these guys lying around. The smartphones do everything basically. We do our social media on them, we bank on them, we make phone calls, we play games, watch movies, we listen to music. But smartphones did not always stop like this. They actually had more humble beginnings. This humble beginning. Now, these guys were how most phones started way back in the early 2000s. You made phone calls with them, and then you forgot about them until maybe it rang and you needed to make another phone call again. So that was what phones were good for then. If you needed anything done digitally, you needed to have this guy right here behind me. You wanted to prepare documents, you wanted to prepare presentations, you needed to do spreadsheets for your work. You needed a PC with Microsoft Office suite. You wanted to browse the web, you wanted to play games, communicate with people. PCs, phones were just that thing that you just picked up. Hello, Mama Teresa, they come now, and you put it aside. That was what phones were good for. If you needed to do anything serious, you needed other gadgets. Even something as small as music, you needed a small Walkman, or you needed an iPod or whatever it was then, because phones couldn't even play music. Most of the things that phones do these days were taken for granted by lots of us, because those of us who weren't really around back then to know that these were the only options you had when it came to phones. Just these guys here. So over the years, phones have developed, they've gotten better, and now they run our daily lives. I mean, think of it, anything a PC can do, your smartphone can do it, and do it very well. Maybe not on the scale of a PC, but the phone will still hold its own. I do a lot of work out of my phone. I manage my blog out of my phone. I manage my social media pages out of my phone. Imagine I am actually shooting this video right now on my smartphone. This is to tell you how far smartphones have come in the world today. Personally, myself, I'm guilty of it. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I reach for is my phone, just to check and see how far things that I put in place are going. I do my banking out of my phone, do lots and lots of stuff out of our phone. And many of us, phones are important to us because they are our daily drivers. We have lots of sensitive stuff stored on them, lots of important information stored on our phones. And our phones, are some of the things that, help us manage our businesses on a daily. You can leave work, but, you can still get things done. Now, a good phone is very important because everybody has what they want or what they need on a smartphone. Some people, they do not really need a smartphone that much. Maybe just watch videos, play music, WhatsApp, Facebook, and then they're done. Some other persons, they need their phones to do the heavy lifting for them. And that's why it's important to know what you want before you even step out of your house to go get a phone. And this is where we're going to step into the world of specs. Yes, people will tell you specs don't matter. Waiting the specs, all those ones now paper they write them put. The only way you can enjoy or you can test the phone is when you have phone A in hand and phone B in hand, and then you now start pressing them and testing them to see which one is better. No, it doesn't really always work like that, because okay, fine, if we're going to go with that school of thought, how many phones can you actually hold and test before you actually make up your choice on a smartphone? And take note, if specs weren't all that important, companies wouldn't put them out. Companies would definitely not brag about them. Specs are important. Specs are one way that you can appraise a phone. You can look over its merits and its demerits without having even held it physically. Then there are also reviews you could check out. We could do some reviews later on, but the main point of this channel is to help us understand specs, from your camera to your battery to your screens to even as small as the USB port. Of course, we're going to talk about SoCs and CPUs much soon. And it is important that we learn the specs, because everybody has a smartphone these days, and like I said earlier, those who do not have one are already hustling to buy one. So phones are important. That's like the crux of this whole video. Phones are important, and we're here to help you understand them. I know there are lots of channels out there where you can get smartphone information, but I've not really seen much, people who try to get under the hood of a smartphone and try and explain these things to you bit by bit, the way we are planning to try and explain them to you guys. So this video has been a long time coming. I'm going to go off script and say that I have been trying to record this for the past 2 weeks. Sitting in front of a camera is not that easy as it seems. When I was about to start, I feel like it's easy, you can do it, but it's not as easy as it seems. But I am going to try my best. I'm going to try and keep videos short. I'm going to try and be as straight to the point as possible, so we can get the information without wasting too much time and wasting too much data, because time is money, data costs money as well. So my name is Jeffrey. You're welcome to the channel. We're going to be talking about cameras. We're going to be talking about SoCs, how to pick the best SoC you want for your needs, how to know which phone has the best camera. Because so you see phones and say 64 megapixels, 48 megapixels. No, they don't really work like that. You can't really judge camera based on megapixels, because some phones have 48 megapixels, some iPhones have 12 megapixels, and iPhones will take better pictures than those 48 megapixels phone. How does it work? So you do not go with megapixels. We're going to explain this all and more. So if you want to follow up what we've got for you, we've got a loaded package. Just hit subscribe. You can also go further and hit the notification button. I think it's supposed to be down there this way, just to get notified when we post new videos. But obviously we're going to try and be as regular as we can with posting videos. So we're here, we're finally live. This is Inquisitive Universe. My name is Jeffrey, and thank you for watching. See you.